Hello. So today's project is going to be seitan. I've been experimenting with the more of a vegetarian diet. All right, so this is a combination of vital wheat gluten, regular all-purpose flour, a host of spices, about 3 or 4 different sauces, Korean black bean paste, and Marmite. So international sort of mix. Okay, first we have vital wheat gluten. And this goes, in Mexico at least, gluten de trigo. So this is 1 kilo, 2.2 pounds, and this is 77% protein, which is pretty amazing. So for every 30 grams, it's 21 grams of protein, and you get some other little things here, but 6 carbs, it's not bad. So I'm going to take this and gonna weigh this out. I've already got one that I cooked. I've got another one here that I prepared earlier with the one I just cooked, and so I'm going to duplicate that recipe. Now that I know that it works, I'll put it up on the web. I've been experimenting with different things. I still have not mastered fake cheese. That has eluded me so far. But we shall see. So I'm gonna go and tear this out. So 230 grams is what I'm aiming for. And I'm going to do 115 grams of regular flour. Here we go. Our spices. Okay, so I've got my flour here, and I'm going to start with the Marmite first. This is Marmite, something I really like now using. Get the back of the spoon, about a teaspoon of Marmite. Put that in the jar, or in the thing. And black bean paste. I'm going to use it here. This is black bean paste. Hit the jar here. But it has the consistency, it's almost like peanut butter or chocolate sauce, but it's just a thickened form of, let's put it this way, soy sauce is made from the water runoff of this. So it comes in a jar like this, and I have a tub. I'll put a picture of the tub I usually get. And then this is a loose bag. This is like if you're doing a big bowl of jjajangmyeon, that would be 1 or 2 servings right there. But it's extremely strong. It is an umami blast. Oh. So intense. Tablespoon. This has the consistency of, It's like the peanut butter of soy sauce. It's thick, it's rich, it's salty, it's an incredible umami flavor. Great stuff. Work better if you heat up the water a little bit. So it'll melt these a little bit more together, but it's starting to come together. To the dry mixture, I'm going to take 1 teaspoon of dried garlic powder, onion powder, 1 teaspoon. Paprika, 1/2 teaspoon. You can add more. It just adds a smoky background depending on the variety of paprika. So it gives a little bit of color. Black pepper, nothing too extreme. Cayenne pepper. This is just, these are like background notes. These are like the, if you are into music, this would be like the wind section. You don't notice it until it's gone. White pepper. Do at least 1/8 of a 1/4 teaspoon. And red pepper flakes. Do at least, that's a teaspoon there. So at least that. I like a little bit more, so I'm gonna do 2. I'm going to do a few glugs of Maagi Sauce. This is the yellow label. I'm not sure if there's 2 other labels, I believe. But put that in there. And the same for, this is the Mexican version of Gluten parents, I believe. But it's salsa, typical salsa of English typical salsa. A few glugs of that. There's a tablespoon and 1/2. Bring this together first. I'll add a little bit more water here in a little bit. The gluten will seize up almost instantly, which I find kind of interesting. So that's the gluten there, and then the flour is around the edges. So Just get it into this shape. Try to get the stuff off the bottom. And the gluten and the flour and stuff is not hydrated yet, so it's going to happen after you let it sit for a while. All right. This is garlic pieces. It's basically dried, a rough chopped garlic chunk. So, yeah. We're just going to use a teaspoon. That adds a nice textural component along with the red pepper flakes, so it's not just monotonous. Okay, now I just knead it like you would a dough. Pull those things together. This will tighten up and give it a different texture. I think Sauce Stash will freeze his sometimes to give a different consistency. These broken strands become almost like meat fiber. So a ragged dough, after you get it formed, can actually be better taste-wise, mouthfeel. And just for habit, I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil on it. Just to keep it from sticking. Maybe it'll impart some flavor. See that structure? You know, that's the gluten forming. All right, so I'm gonna let this hydrate. Put a top on this. Okay, so I've got this now. It's rested for about an hour or two. And I'm going to split this in half. And just kind of roll this in on itself. Rip fibers will make a texture. So I'm going to roll it. And like you're making sushi, pull back, tighten that as much as you can. Roll it up, and then tighten the edge. And that's one. Do the same thing again. Roll. Now we wrap in foil. Twist it like a candy. Tuck that under. Then to the steamer. Basket there. Add enough water for it to boil for 40 minutes, 45 minutes. What we end up with, this is one I did yesterday. Wrap it, when you cook it, you're going to wrap it tight because it can expand and it becomes this sort of gummy construction here. But if you wrap it tight, gets the consistency like a summer sausage. It's rather hard. And it'll slice. Then you get that cross section with the pepper seed and a bit of garlic. And it actually has a decent taste to it. This is straight from the steamer. I mean, this has been in the fridge overnight. It has a great flavor. You can taste the Korean black bean paste and the Marmite, giving that beefy flavor. And then you can saute this up in a skillet. Add this to your stir fry. Make steakums. That actually looks pretty good. Now that's the marbling there because of the black bean paste and the red chili flakes and the garlic. But that looks appetizing. To me at least. This has a higher protein content than meat. Seitan is 77% protein. Now we've cut this with the flour, and the flour we were using was like 11%. So you can do the math, but it's probably around 50-60%, somewhere there. But that's Seitan. I'm not 100% vegan or vegetarian yet, but I think I'm heading that way. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If you could, hit the like button, maybe subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Thank you, and hasta.